You ready?
Yeah.
Oh! Do you want to film a movie?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Movie?
So now look, hold this right here. Hold it with 2 hands. 2 hands. Now look through here. Do you see?
Yeah.
Whatever you're pointing at, you're gonna film the movie. Raise it.
I did it.
You did it. Good job.
I'm gonna press the button.
I just shot an insane video this morning. I will put it out later this week. Insane, in this spot right here. Beautiful. I'm fired up. Fired up. July 3rd, baby. Fired up. Post office. Done. Today is July 3rd. We have some friends staying with us today. Friends are coming over for lunch. It's gonna be like a kid party at our house today. Then just getting ready to celebrate the 4th. Gotta shoot the money mindset video today, which is gonna be awesome. That's gonna come out on the 4th. I'm just gonna keep putting it out on the 4th. It's fine if people have holidays. Just get it done. Stop number 2. What's up?
How are you?
I got a flower emergency. Downside of having an anniversary on a Sunday this year, there's places, everything's closed. So it's like a pre-anniversary celebration. It's gonna be fun. There's a food I stopped eating a long time ago. There's a lot of foods actually I've stopped eating over the past couple of years. But one of them had to do with like Dunkin' Donuts and other donut places. They were disgusting, like Krispy Kreme and those type of donuts. Like you eat them and then they leave this weird feeling in your mouth, and then I would like, do this burping sensation, and it was all day. It's disgusting. But there's a place in Maine that we're about to go to. When we have friends in town, we always like to take them here. And their donuts are made from Maine potatoes. Healthy, very good, and so much fun. It's called the Holy Donut. That line is in there from basically the time they open at early in the morning, like 6 or something, until they run out of donuts. The place is amazing. They make a certain amount of donuts every day, and then they run out, and then they close. No matter what time of the day it is, what year it is, what month it is, it's great business. You make your product, you run out, you shut your doors, you go home and enjoy it. Let's look at what I got. Dark chocolate sea salt. I think it was a pomegranate, a whole bunch of other stuff. And then for our gluten-free friends, stop number 4, our local market, complete. Home. Today we are going to cover residual income. Why it is so important to add into your income strategies in your life. But first, we're going to give a shout out to my pops, Bill Watt, because today is my dad's birthday. So it's very, very exciting to be celebrating. He just left. My parents were here for a week, or about 5 days or so, and we had a really great time. We went to different places, as you've seen the videos. If you haven't, I'll link up some here, where we went to the Owl's Head Transportation Museum in Maine, which is really, really cool. Happy birthday, Dad. Also, I would like to say congratulations to June Sarchet. Not 100% sure if I pronounced your name correctly. I am sorry. But she won on day 3 a copy of Kate's Money, a Love Story book autographed. So really great job. She did a great job in the comments explaining the action she already took after watching the video, which was really powerful, and a lot of people put the actions they were gonna take, but she put the action she already took, and that was pretty cool. So I really liked hearing that and reading about that. So today on day 4, we're gonna get right into residual income and what is the power of residual income, what is it? So I was doing some research for this video, and they talked about residual income, and they also called it, in this article I read, called active income. That means, and what residual income is, basically is the way, the definition we look at it, is that after you, if it's work you get paid for over and over and over and over again, but you only did the work one time. I'm not gonna go into depths about different strategies for residual income because Kate has put together a incredible document that explains this. I will link this up here in the video, and the website will be right here, as well as in the description of this video, a link to that. And it's about 9 or 6 pages or something like that of incredible strategies to create residual income. In this video, what I want to talk about is about the importance of residual income and why you should add that to your income strategy of your life. So let's talk about linear income real fast versus residual income. And you'll also notice today I have some new markers, because there's one thing about Kate. She really likes her writing utensils and paper. And she informed me that the markers I was using should be used for the whiteboard and not for pieces of paper. So I have my correct markers that says flip chart marker on it. We are here. So let's talk about linear income. And this is, many people are familiar with this because you go to work and you get paid. Linear income is something like this. You make a little bit of money, then you might remain stagnant. That's happened over the past couple of years, and then you might get a pay raise and it goes up a little bit, and then it's stagnant, and then it's like this, and then it's like this, and it's like this. So it's a little bit incremental increases. And so what happens is you go to work and you get paid for doing that work, and you get paid. If you get laid off, you get fired, what happens to that income? It's gone. If you lose your job, gone. If you quit and move someplace else, that income that you had at the previous job, gone. And as I talked about income increases, what's really happened over the last, I'd say 5 to 6 years because of what happened in 2008 and what will continually happen in the future, income increases have remained stagnant or non-existent. Sometimes there's bonuses, and the way compensation plans and the way companies are changing their programs right now, you never know what's gonna happen. So let's talk a little bit about residual income. So residual income looks more like this. And you do a lot of work in the beginning. So this is time, right? We have time that's down here, and then you have income. This is income, time. You do a little bit of work in the beginning. You're doing, a lot of work in the beginning. You're putting in a lot of time for many years, could be years, could be months, could be whatever. So you're putting it in, and then all of a sudden it'll take off, okay? And then it just explodes. And when most people quit whatever they're working on, they usually quit like right here. And if they would have just hung in a little bit longer and a little bit longer is when the income explodes. And so what happens is you think of like the Friends TV show or Jerry Seinfeld. Seinfeld aired a long time ago and it's been off the air for 10 years now or something. And those episodes are still airing every single day. I think TBS or TNT or some networks have those, or USA. But every single time those episodes air, who's getting paid? All of the actors that are in the show, depending on their contracts and stuff like that. But basically every actor that's been in Seinfeld and it came off the air 10 years ago, they're still getting money, they're still getting paid. What does that mean? Let's talk about a diagram. So this could have been the first episode of Seinfeld over here. Then they worked up to season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6, season 7, and what? They just remained kind of, income was pretty steady maybe they went up per episode. Then as soon as it started to become a big hit, they started making more money, and now it's like incremental. So for the work they did during those seasons of Seinfeld, they're continually making money over time for that. Why is this so important? Why does nobody talk about it? Nobody talks about it because there's not an insane amount of people who are making residual income or have a business that is generating residual income on a usual basis. What we're instructed to do is go get a job, get linear income, and that's the way we work. But residual income allows us to make money whether we're doing work or not. As I said, I started a USANA business. It's in the network marketing industry in 2009, and the reason I ended up doing that was because I wanted to generate residual income. When Kate and I took 2 months off earlier this year of not working, 9 weeks or so, what happened? Our USANA business continually grew, and we continually made money. And during that period of time, we were really checked out of working. That's why residual income is so powerful and why you should start adding this source of income into your life and into your, whether it's a business or whatever form that you choose to do that. As I said, Kate's document has a lot of instructions on how to go about doing this. What is that website, you might be asking? It's katenorthrup.com/freedom. katenorthrup.com/freedom. So I want to talk about multiple streams of income real fast because this relates into residual income and creating a side business of residual income. Multiple streams of income, I believe, is so important. And until you get one income steady, like you have to have income coming in from somewhere to pay your bills or generate or dreams or whatever we've talked about so far. But it's so important because if you lose your job today and you have no other sides of income, then you freak out and you panic and people are like, what do I do now? So it really pays to spend the time and effort to generate this for yourself. Now, I want to talk about the truth of creating multiple streams of income and the truth about residual income. What happens is to create this takes dedication. It takes what I've talked about over the past couple of days regarding the money mindset. You have to start generating this and it starts small. Like residual income will probably start small. You might be putting in a lot of time and a lot of effort for very little income in the beginning. This is a very hard thing to grasp for a lot of folks because the traditional society is that we work 40 hours, we get paid for 40 hours. So WattsTV is a perfect example of this. I'm spending a lot of time and a lot of effort to shoot the videos, to put them out there. Why? Because I know down the line, like, somehow income could come from these videos, but it's not gonna come directly from like YouTube, for instance, and running ads on them. It'll come down the line from people will be interested in what we're doing and might sign up with this in USANA. They might buy Kate's book. They might buy a course that she's put out or a course that we end up putting out in the future. So it's a much longer term strategy because the reason I shot all these videos was to get myself motivated to create and to put something out in the world. But these are gonna be on the internet for a really long time. So somebody might see these 3 years from now, but then be like, what else are these guys doing? So this income, so it's a lot of time I'm putting in, but the income could really skyrocket from these videos in 3 years from now. So it's a much longer term strategy because I would like to create something. This video will be up for the entire rest of the time the internet ever exists, right? It's gonna be on YouTube forever. But most individuals will not dedicate themselves to, and they quit. As I said, right here, in this point is when they stop. And they stop in this point and they give up and then they go back to working this way and they go back to working this way and they go back to working this way. And if they would have started, this could have been a week, this could have been 2 months, this could have been 3 months or 2 days, and then all of a sudden you never know what's gonna happen. It's like boom. You hear all the stories all the time about somebody that puts out a video and then it explodes and their business explodes. You don't know about the 100 videos that happened before it. You don't know about the 100 hours that was put in to dedicate it or the 100 days. And that's the truth about residual income. It takes time for it to be solid and consistent. And most of the folks that are in the world, probably most of the folks that are gonna watch this video, truthfully, will never spend the time or effort to create it for themselves because they don't wanna dedicate it long enough to be able to do it. And so all the strategies about residual income, as I said, are on katenorthrup.com/freedom, and you can learn more about residual income strategies there. Now, that was like the backside of it. Now, the truth of it, it is the greatest thing to ever be invented. Because right now, for work that has done this video, for instance, in 3 years from now, if there's income coming in from this video that's been shot, how awesome is that? I shot the video once, edited the video once, uploaded the video once, never had to touch it ever again, and income kept coming in. Pretty freaking cool. Today's giveaway is another autographed copy of Kate's book. So question of the day today, you might already know this or you might have to research katenorthrup.com/freedom to get the document, but what additional income stream are you gonna add to your life? Maybe it's a side, something that you can create for yourself, or maybe it's another aspect for your business that you want to add in there. So review the document on katenorthrup.com/freedom if you don't know, and then in the comments, let me know what that stream of additional income is that you are going to add to your life. See you guys tomorrow. Unbelievable day of beach time, paddleboarding, little kids, lots of energy. It was a good look into my future. It was a good look. Dinner with Noah now, always very entertaining.